Well, hello and welcome or welcome back. This is Show and Tell Friday. I'm Jenny and this is Jenny G Stitches and Crafts. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Okay, let's see what I got. A few things to show y'all. I got one finished whip, one that's almost done. A yarn haul, of course our granny square for the week, and what's coming up next. What I've gotten done so far on my ripple blanket, and let me see. Well, if I remember something else, I'll tell y'all, so don't worry. Okay, so let's start off with one. Oh, and I have a amigurumi I just started like just last night, so I guess we'll start with that. That is, let me grab that. So, you know, I showed y'all in the last episode this kit I got at Michael's, and it has all these items in there. Well, I decided to go ahead and start on it last night. Okay. I also figured I'll just show y'all what, I mean, you saw the back of the box and what came with it. It has, what is this? A 5.0mm crochet hook. This much of stuffing, I assume for the, I was thinking it's for the eyes, but maybe for the head. I mean, I know these projects and the kits aren't usually big, so and the yarn, it is like a Chanel. It's really soft. So I got, there's 2 green in there. Thing of white for the eyes, black for the part of the eyeballs and the mouth. You see? And of course your typical plastic needle to do the mouth. So you see, this pulls apart really easy, nice and soft. So far what I did last night was the leg. I got a frog leg done. Hold on, let me scoot closer. Okay, I think that's a little better. So I have a frog leg done. You see, and then I gotta end up doing a knot in it later. Yeah. You know, I've been wanting to do an amigurumi. I've been looking at it a lot. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. And I figured, well, I just got these kits. I should just, you know, do them since I just got them. And not just have them sit there and like I'm going to do it. But yeah, so that's an amigurumi I have started. Okay, so there's the amigurumi and the leg frog. I don't know if any of y'all have tried or eaten leg frogs. I tried it once, okay? It's just like they say, it tastes like chicken. Okay. So there's that. I just feel like maybe you're up too high. I don't know. Okay, I'll stop messing with that. Okay, I'll leave that alone. Okay, back to our next item. Okay, so last episode I showed you this rose in the last one. Well, I liked it a lot, so I did another one. So I did it in blue, which is one of my favorite colors. It's one of my favorite cover. Oh my God. It's one of my favorite colors. Okay, there we go. So now I got 2 roses. Yeah. And the yellow one, I was thinking about doing a yellow. It's a really light yellow. So I'm not sure if I'm still going to do it, because I kind of imagined in my head when I was doing a yellow, I thought it was a brighter yellow that I had. Now I think about it, I might have some when I did the corn back in the November food picks challenge. I got actually, now I think about it, maybe with that one. I don't know. I gotta see. We'll see. No promises. Okay, so that's my finished whip. And the next one it's almost done. The reason why it's not done yet is I just haven't, I need a couple buttons, a certain size buttons. I only have smaller ones or too big. It's for this towel holder. This towel holder right here. And see right here, it's a little dress. And the towel will just, of course, hang underneath. So right here, you got these little loops. It tells you to do. And you're going to have buttons right here on the front. And then you're going to put the buttons on to try it. Because what she does, she connects the towel to this. She cuts in half and connects it. Each side, this side will have one side of the towel and this one. But I didn't want it connected. So I'm just going to do, I think, a loop. Like a little loop inside a chain. And that way you can put the towel in and still take it out and wash it. And get some, I'm not sure if I'm going to get some flower buttons or something that's big enough for these loops. If I can get this. Yeah. So I just haven't gone into town, to be honest. You know, to go. Because where I live, there's not going to have, it just has those little tiny buttons. Your little shirt buttons, you know. And I need it a little bit bigger for that. I thought that was really cute. And of course, my youngest, she's already tried it on a cat. So it did fit our cat. So there's a little dress. It reminds me of, there used to be a dish soap cover that had like a little dress. I think I saw that on YouTube, or someone had a video out on that. But I'll put this one in the description below. So I'm doing that, and I actually worked more on my Ripple Lapgan blanket this week. And as I was working on it, I was watching, you know, some episodes of, I actually started watching, well, I watched it before, but I didn't really watch too much of it. Breaking Amish. And there's also another one, Return to Amish, which Mama Mary on there, her blankets, she crochets these pretty blankets. Let me tell y'all, these Afghans. I think it's, now I looked this up. The blanket style she does, I'll put some pictures here. So the blanket style she does, I've seen it called Grandma, Grandma Spike My Ripple. And I've seen it called Nightshade Ripple Blanket on Ravelry, which I believe was a free pattern, if I remember correctly. But I'll put those links too down below. But these are blankets that when I was watching before, like a couple episodes before, I didn't complete watching all of them. I just remember her blankets, especially that blue one. And she does these pretty, it's just, I like the way it goes from lighter to dark, you know, that just, the way it's done is just really pretty. And you just see her cooking or crocheting or taking a shot. She does like to drink. But I've watched that on HBO. I don't know what other streaming apps it's on, but you can find it on HBO. I would start off with Breaking Amish first, and then go to Return to Amish. So anyways, I was watching, you know, that as I was doing my blanket. Okay, so here's the, I have to stand up. So, see, here's where there's my stitch marker. There's Snoopy. So I've done this much so far this week. I've been trying to do at least like a set, like the dark, lighter or variegated blue and the gray, like a set almost every day. I've been trying to. See, I didn't finish my gray right there last night. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. So that's it so far. All right, so that's what I've done so far on the ripple blanket. I was trying to, you know, of course, make sure I did more this week to show y'all, because last week I did not even work on it at all. I don't know if y'all see my little lights I put up in the cabinet. And that's something else I haven't got to. Putting this cabinet to put yarn up inside. I'm debating. I think I'm going to take these cabinet doors off so that way you can see the yarn better. I just threw those little items up in there for now. And I just missed my, what is it? I saw, you know how like you have your picture, how the episodes have like a picture. And I saw mine from Christmas with the little fairy lights, the Christmas tree. And I was like, I missed those behind me. And I've seen how some YouTube channels has the little lights, you know, and I thought, oh, that's kind of neat. Let me try that out. But yeah, I got to get around to organize, putting some yarn in there, and here too, I think. And this cabinet is pretty big. It's like 8 foot. Yeah, but so I gotta still do that. I don't know if I'm gonna video that, make a content, you know, just putting yarn in there. I don't know if that's something y'all want to see, you know. Okay, so there's that. I think I only have one thing of yarn in there, the green. Okay, what else? I guess I'll just get to it. The yarn haul. The rest of my yarn came from Michael's. And I don't know if I want to order again online, especially the cotton, because actually I forgot to double check before I started the video, but I have 2 big boxes here, and I have a bag here because they shipped everything. I mean, they shipped. I had 5 packages in one day, and each little package had 1 ball of cotton in it. I don't know. So, because I don't remember ordering a bright orange, loops and threads. So I gotta really look at and see what I ordered, because I don't remember having, I think I got a couple of these. I didn't really look inside the box. I just opened it so that way I didn't have to worry about that. Yeah, so I got 2 bright orange. I don't know if it's something I had it and then I decided to take off, or I thought it went off. I don't know. See, y'all, I prefer, let me put that one over there. This is pretty much the cotton. Oh, which, see this bag, this is going to be my return. I'm going to return those. I'm returning 3 of these. I can't with this. This is just, see, this is why I like to prefer to shop in person, the yarn. So you can feel it. I really like I have to feel it, to be honest, because if it's itchy, I can't deal with that. Especially if it's gonna be like, I have to go like this. You know what I mean? If it's gonna be around my face, on me, I have to make sure it's not scratchy. Because some of the wool, I know there's some that has it and it doesn't bother me, but some that has the wool, really, I can't deal with it. But yeah, you see? Now this one, it looks more, has more white, I feel, compared to, what is about the same? Is this the one? Maybe I grabbed the wrong one. There was one of these that had like a lot of white in it, because I wanted to do a market bag, like Americana market bag kind of style. I don't want to get these all mixed up. Let me put, yeah, so I'm returning these whenever I go into town. And then I got 8 of this one, salmon. And what is this, coral? I got 8 of those. Now I'm not sure if I want to do a market bag where it's like, has both of these colors together, you know. Not sure what I want to do yet. Or just 2 whole colors. I really like it if I could find one that has like a variegated, that has this color. So I got 8 of those in each color here. Same as this one. I don't want to, 8 is 8. You know, you saw the color. I'm not going to pull and show you each. So I don't think y'all want to see all that. I have the bag right here. So I'm just, I think that's, yeah. Yeah, these are all my cotton. And then these boxes have my Burnett and a few cotton. Oh, well, I got another orange. See, I gotta check that, because it wouldn't be the first time they sent the wrong color. Last time I ordered some of that Christmas blanket, cake blanket, I forgot what it's called. They sent the wrong one. So I got another one of those. I'll put that in there. Okay, so I should have 2 of this one. Pitter patter. Pitter patter. Pitter patter. I think I got it right. Okay. To me, I thought it looked like, I don't know, like, is it taffy? Some kind of candy that's like this. It just reminded me of it. I thought it was really cute. I'm not sure what I want to do, because a lot of this I got to do some scrunchies. So we'll see. Like these ones right here, I thought I'll do some scrunchies on this. This is Purple Sky. This is Pink Cortez. That's pretty. Ooh, that would make a pretty blanket. I know my sister would like that. That's pretty. I wonder if that would go with, what is this one? earthenware. Why is my, sorry, my eyes are not focusing. Look at those two together. Earthen? Oh. There's that one. That one. Got this yellow one. Sunshine. Nice. Does look like sunshine. Got a green one. Fresh green. Oh, my eyes are just not wanting to read this fine print today. Yeah, so all these ones that are like this, I thought I'd try it out. Maybe do, like I said, some scrunchies. Maybe sell it on my Etsy shop. Storm blue. That'd be a nice blanket too. Some, what is this? Little sandcastles. Kind of cute name. Canyon. And we got, this is, I think I remember the oh, berry. I was thinking raspberry. So, does my husband know about this? No, he doesn't. It was on sale. I got everything on sale. I believe it was buy one and half off. You know, this one is the raspberry. Oh my God, my eyes. Raspberry Kisses. There's that. Oh my God, this box. This is the box. Okay, so what is this one? Ugh. Baby blue green. This sun is like moving of the clouds or something, because I noticed the light change in here. I hate that. I don't know if you guys are seeing that good. Okay, so there's that. Let me put these up. That's okay. If he finds out, I'm not worried. If he finds out I ordered some yarn, will he be surprised? No, he won't. He won't be surprised, okay? So he knows. I think by now, come on, y'all. You guys know, your partner knows. Oh, they're with a crocheter or the knitter. There's gonna be some yarn showing up delivered, okay? All right. Okay, so this is a big one. Another big one. Oh, maybe I did order 2 of each. Oh, okay. I thought I only ordered one of the colors I just showed you. This is basically the same. What I just showed you. Why did they give me so many? What the heck? Hold on. I gotta scoot that part of the box. I can't. Okay, I have like 6 more of these. This, what color is this? The coral in this box, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check the order when I get done with this video, because maybe they were being nice. They gave me an extra cotton. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna be mad. But yeah, the colors are Wait, did I show you this pink one? Did I show you this one? I'm not sure. I can't remember now. What is this one? Oh yeah, this is the Raspberry Kisses. I did show you this one. Yeah, the rest of these colors, they're just the same as... I think this one. This, yeah, little sandcastles. This is only one in the back. The rest are not in bags. Oh, sorry, there is one more in the back. So, there's my yarn haul. And no, I haven't ordered any yarn for that blanket I talked about in one episode. I need to order some like DK yarn blanket. I'm still waiting, or I haven't gone to see what's going on with the county fair, because that blanket I kind of wanted to do for that. So I just been busy. I haven't, because I'm gonna check again today on the website and see if anything's been put up. I thought I'll give them to the end of this month. And before I go down there, yeah, before I go down there and see what's going on. But so there's a yarn haul. Okay, I had to go check. One of my kids knocked at the door. So, all right, let me see. So I showed y'all the rose. I showed y'all the roses, or this one that I just did in the blue. Showed you towel holder, the blanket, the yarn haul. Okay, so I have showed y'all those items. I guess we'll just talk about this week's Granny Square of the year of Granny Square, coming from this book that we're doing. Now, let me see, it was called Flower Field, which is this right here. This is it. The back. I like these colors. I think they'd be neat in a blanket. So there's that. It was easy. Once you got, the hang of it, it just, you gotta change colors and sew in your tails and do all that. So there's that one. Number 8, week number 8. Week number 8. So next week is polyanthus. I hope I said that right. It's gonna look like this. Oops, it's gonna look like that. That's number 9 for next Friday show and tell. We'll talk about that. Okay. So I have been working on something else for the Etsy shop. I designed these bags, and so these are my samples I got. Okay, here we go. I'm just nervous. Okay, so this is what I did. This is my emotional support bag. This is a 13 by 13 bag, and you see it has how the bottom is done. The box, I think it's called box bottom. It's canvas. Now you should be able to, I put it where you should be able to pick. You want a black strap, a beige, I think they're calling it beige, and then a white strap if you want to. Now, why this is my emotional support bag? Because us crocheters or fiber artists always carry a bag with us, especially if we're traveling, right? With us. So I was like, yes. Because as soon as my husband tells me, oh, we gotta go somewhere, I'm like, how far is it? If it's more than 30 minutes, I grab a bag. and put it next to my purse, and that bag's gonna have a crochet kit or a crochet project, a whip, or something to take with me. Because yes, it's my emotional support bag, okay? So this is a 13 by 13. I have a 16 by 16. Same thing with the bottom, the way the bottom is. How it looks, oh, well, it's black on the inside. I don't know if you can really see. Oops. You can kind of see, I guess. So this is, and it goes 13 by 13. This is 16 by 16. And then there's a 18 by 18. So this is the 18 by 18. Same thing on the back as it says on the front. Here goes the 16 by 16. You see? And then your little 13 by 13, a nice little whip bag, you know, take it to go, fit up front with you, because that's what I do. I put this in my purse. It's going to be sitting up front with me. So I know this is a good size bag for a little hour or 2 hour, you know, road trip or whatever you got to do. So there's these bags, and I have this in a different color. It's like a bluish, what would you call it? It has like blues and greens, and I can't remember if it has like barely yellow. It was supposed to come today. I was hoping it would have been here before I did this video, but you know, today's Thursday. I usually record these on Thursdays, and the video, I mean, the mailman is supposed to come USPS. It on Thursday, Fridays, like later in the week. It's, you know, we'll get to you when we'll get to you. It's like, it's not a certain time they deliver the mail. Like Monday and Tuesday, it's always early in the morning. So there's that. So when I get the other one in, the other sample in, I'll show y'all that too. And these would be on my Etsy shop. So if you guys want to check that out, go check out the Etsy shop, and I'll appreciate it if you know, if you follow the shop, like any items, I appreciate that too. And yeah, so I have that, and I have some shirts too. I'm waiting on those too. I've been designing. So I've been busy doing that, to put things on the Etsy shop. You know, it's and let me see, I have other things like but I haven't done it yet, like other ideas. So that's why if you follow the shop, whenever I get it, I'll post it on there. And yeah, so dealing with Etsy, you know, the prices I gotta put for these bags or t-shirts, it's, you know, you got your Etsy fees, and of course printing the you know, the print on demand have their prices. So you know, I try not to put the prices too high, but also I gotta make sure everything's covered. I'm not in the negative. So there's that, y'all. I'll appreciate that if you guys would go check it out. Maybe, like I said, follow or like any items. I appreciate that. I got a bunch of stitch markers up on my Etsy shop, which I just got some charms to make some more different ones. When I get to it, that's like on the list. I have a lot of things besides your usual living you gotta do, housework, groceries, cleaning. You know, what else was it? thought I had something else. I don't know. I bet as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to remember. I think that's it though. All right, y'all leave in the comments. Tell me what you think. Anything about the bags. You know, I thought it was, you know, I thought it was a cute to put that. You know, yes, we all need support. We all, you know what I mean? No matter what it is, what gives you comfort, you know, maybe it's knitting, or maybe it's doing any other crafts, or just something nice and soft just to feel the sensory, you know, to make you feel better. That's good too. There's nothing wrong with that. So that's what, you know, there's that. And yeah, the other bag, it's gonna have the blues and greens because I really like, especially this blue I really like. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. So if you, like I said, if you guys were new here, I hope you subscribe, and don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate that too. And especially don't forget to subscribe so that way you don't miss any future Show and Tell Friday videos. And don't forget to follow the Etsy shop so that way any new items that get put up, you'll be notified. And y'all just have a good weekend. And I hope the week went good for you. And take care and happy crocheting or crafting. Bye, y'all.